All right. Here we are for another episode of Choose Your Path with me, your host, Sharontel Durskill. I am so on fire and I am ready. This is our third one for this week, so this is super exciting. Hello, Brenda. Welcome. I am so glad that you're here. So grateful to see you today. Thank you. Shout out to Creative Art of Expressions. I see you here on every episode, and thank you so much for your donations. They are greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I believe that we're going to have an amazing time today. I am so looking forward to another conversation. This is how I am going to end my week. This is amazing. Look at that. Netflix original. Welcome. Ash Whitehead number 7. Hello. Welcome. I am so grateful to have you here with me today. Thank you so much, Creative Arts of Expression. There is my guy, Robin Shaw Music. You guys go and follow him. He is an absolute amazing guy and amazing singer, songwriter. All of that great stuff. Just a true genius in music. Hello. Hello. So I hope that you guys had an awesome, day today. It is currently 6:11 p.m. here on the East Coast, and I'm not sure how it is for you in the world, but how was your day? Mine is coming to, a quick end. The time went by so fast. You're so welcome. You guys, thank you. I try to keep up with, pressing the wave and saying hello and letting you guys know how much I'm so grateful for you being here. Let me check and see if our guest is ready. Nope, not yet. I guess I'm going to be your entertainment for tonight. I am going to sing you a song as we wait for our guests to come in. I'm drinking water tonight, no coffee. It would be quite difficult to drink coffee after drinking a milkshake. Oh, there you are. So on.
Hey,
I was
sis.
like, I can see you, but it's like do 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 do. It's like a timeout. There you
Oh,
are.
snap. I can't see anything. It just is connecting.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing on my end. It's like
Hello.
testing.
Hey.
Technical difficulties. Hello, how are you? Oh my God,
Um,
this is so exciting.
hi.
Okay, so here we are on Choose Your Path. Let me introduce myself since it's the first time that I'm meeting you, and I'm so grateful for this moment. I'm Sharon Durskill. I am a soon to be retired celebrity publicist, motivational speaker, and recently became a best-selling author during the COVID. I think that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So yeah, I did the music thing for well over 10 years plus some. And I just decided to transition and start writing. I want to write and just speak. And all of my events were canceled last year, and it birthed this. Right? That's what I feel like it did. It birthed this. I've had over 100 and something odd episodes since I decided to continue on with conversations. And so all this is going to be is two amazing women having a conversation about life, about where you started, how you decided, to choose that path that you're on right now, and some
Mhm.
of the maybe the pitfalls that you're willing to share to hopefully inspire those that get to, have that moment to actually listen to this conversation. So
Yeah.
here we are. How do you correctly pronounce your name? Because I have been known to butcher a name or two.
Yes, it's LaShana LaTrice.
LaShana LaTrice. I felt that it was, but I wasn't sure and I wanted to make sure. So thank you so much for that. Here we are. And 2021, how are you doing during this pandemic? How are you doing? And any lessons learned?
You know what? It's been a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Yes.
It's been crazy, but honestly, I found myself now more than ever. So, and I know a lot of people can also relate to that. If you haven't
Hmm.
found yourself in this motherfucking pandemic, honey, I don't even know where you is, what you is doing, but you need to get it together. Like literally, like
That is so true.
I tried to do a little American accent, but
You were like, get it together, get up and figure it out and figure it out
yeah, no,
now.
literally, I did a lot of just the soul searching was at an all-time high, and I've always
Yeah.
been like seeking pretty much my whole life for like truth and light and all of that good stuff. But I
Hmm.
feel like truly during the pandemic, like I don't know, I just feel like a complete new, reborn, fresh person, and I'm just onto bigger and better, and I have no time for grudges or hate or like none of them things don't even affect me anymore. Like I'm actually allergic to it. Like don't get me wrong, I still have my bad days because I'm human. I'm not perfect.
Yes, of course.
But a lot of things just don't they can't even touch me, can't even talk to me, like literally. So that's kind of where I am mentally. I'm at a good space, during the lockdown I managed to do the most productivity of my career so far that I've done. So, I released my album, I had singles, I did videos, I did a live performance, and that was just all in the 1 year. And now, we're looking to just, multiply it now.
Oh gosh, yes, that is so true. I know. I'm just smiling because I'm like, I feel like I finally get what so many others were telling me to get because I was so on a go, 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 and I got to get this and I got to need to put this out at this time and I need to do this and I need to be here and there and everywhere and all these places and answer to all these emails and everybody that's calling and never really taking that time for myself, never even realizing that I don't need to rush anything and I don't need to do a whole bunch of things to feel like I'm being productive either. So I absolutely agree with you that for me as well, this has been an amazing season because I found me.
Right.
Yeah, I found me. So I think that's really, we'll probably be going all over the place because now I want to talk about the album. Everything is changing before even opening it up or listening to it or however you now listen to your music, mostly digital, right?
Hmm.
Everything is changing as it should be, right? As it should be. Like, I don't want every year to look the same. I need to constantly be evolving.
Changing all the
Yeah.
time.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, facts. I can't stay in one position. I've always been like that from a kid though. Like I'm always changing my look, changing who I'm surrounding myself with, changing locations. Like I've always just been on this change train like my whole life. Like and it's never stopping. Like, some people are comfortable with what they got going on. And that's big salute to those people because me, I can't do it. I start getting anxious. Like I need to move. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, that's just how I am, though, as a person. And the album, Everything is Changing, pretty much kind of was the inspiration for that. And, moving from UK, I'm now in America. It was just that was like a big, big change. So, I just it had to be done. Make sense for me.
Wow, wow. Yes, people are like, "Oh, thank you." Yes, it has to be constantly changing for me as well. I know. I want to fly. Right? I want to fly. I want to live my life to the fullest. And not only for me, I want to be an example so that those who are in the dark, those who are living in this constant matrix, so to speak, maybe here's something that you say, maybe here's something that I say, or an experience that you and I may have had. Two different women on two different paths, but yet it's all relevant. And when we're giving back, it's like your flower just continues to bloom and bloom. And you're like, oh my God, I can do this. Oh, I can do movies. I can do commercials. I can do whatever I want to do if I decide, right? So I think that that's a beautiful album. I was listening to it and I literally sitting here at my desk, I was feeling like I went into some foreign place that I haven't been and I need to wake up. Like I want not like sleep in the bed, like it like put me to sleep. But I definitely felt a vibration of just such calmness. I felt a vibration of like I just want to be loved and I just want to give love, right? Um, let it flow, literally, like just being okay with just being in love with your partner for who they are and not who you perceive them to be. I think it's an absolute amazing album. Um, I only give my truth because that's who I am. I love truth and I felt it. And I think you couldn't have done it at a better time than November 30th, 2020. Like, wow, that's amazing. What I don't even know like the words right now because it just really took me there. What was your inspiration behind creating that
The
album?
album or Let It Flow.
Yes. Oh, well, I don't know. The album, Let It Flow.
Yeah.
Start with Let It Flow.
So pretty much everything that you said, like, but it wasn't just a relationship, it was just relationships in general.
I love it.
It was just relationships in general. Just letting things just be what they are because you can't, always control everything that happens,
Yeah,
in your life. So whatever you can control of, cool. But everything else, just let it flow. Like literally, like just let it let there's no need to be so wrapped up in something. Like a lot of people live in the past for too long. And for me, it's like I'm not on that, and I want the people around me to also not be on that. So it's only right that I just share, you know, my thoughts. Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
love it.
and that's pretty, you know, that whole inspiration behind that song when I was writing that song. That's what I want. That's what was on my mind at that specific moment. So yeah.
Wow. Music, I was reading, has been your first love since you were a toddler. So when did you, so literally, you probably just came out of the womb with that vibrations of music and sound already, right? And then as you get older, you start to realize and the picture starts to become clear. But when did you decide, like, this is what I want to do professionally?
To 2018, the end.
18, 2018.
Yeah, the end of 2018 was when I literally was like, it's time. Like, like I can generally tell you that I woke up one morning, had the craziest dreams, the craziest visions, and it was time to be known for my music now. Like I had been doing modeling before, and I had a bit of acting. I did makeup, I did hair, but I have stories to tell for days and days and days, and I have a lot of experiences to share, and I just I have a lot of things that I feel like people need to hear. So it was time. I needed to mature. I needed to grow. I needed to go through all these obstacles and journeys to get to where I was at that point in the end of 2018. So now I'm here, 2021, and yeah, it's been great, honestly. I can't complain really. I feel like I'm really truly doing what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to really grow into it more and just do the best that I can and get to the top that I can be, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. Oh my goodness. Yes, it definitely makes sense. And I absolutely love it. I also love what I also love about you is your confidence. Just skimming and scamming through your Instagram page, I'm like, oh, wow, you have that confidence. I just feel like, sometimes you have to, in order to just be able to, I absolutely love the art of
Yeah.
your body, like the way it doesn't look raunchy. It gives it a real sex appeal without the words. Like it's absolutely amazing. And I think that I'm just giving you your roses now. Like I love your
Aw.
page. Your page just looks so creative. Your videos that, it's amazing, guys. You're absolutely amazing. And I'm definitely inspired by you.
Thank
Um,
you, so sweet. Thank you so much.
what do you enjoy most? Like, why did you decide R&B? Like, why R&B?
R&B, like that's just where it just flows naturally out of me, I guess, you know. As far as like when I'm vibing, when I'm just in my natural, habitat, that's what I go to put on if I need to just chill, if I need to clean. Like, there's just a different vibe for everything, of course, but if I had to go to like just my go-to, just chill kind of, wind down, like R&B, like that's just what it is, you know. I would like to consider myself like a very chill person and I can turn up, I can have fun, but again, it's just for me, like I just feel like I'm able to like tap into like my artistry more with, that R&B style, that R&B sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that's so cool. The audio kitchen, hello, welcome. I can't, it's so many people in here that I'm trying to scroll down. I don't want to like miss anyone. Shout out to Beauty Barber Magazine. Wow, that's amazing. I always have to do that to, shout out the people I can see on here because I appreciate you guys being here. Yes, someone else agrees.
Hey,
Hey, Coco V says so much confidence with the
Melly.
fire.
There's a lot of
Yep.
people, yeah. My
It
mom's in
is.
here too, my cousin.
See, yes. Say hello to the family. Hello, family. Welcome. Wow. Tell me about, um, should I ask the bad part and then the good part? I'll ask the bad part and then the good part. Tell me one of your experiences performing where you just was like, that is like, I feel like that was my absolute worst one.
Honestly, as I've got back into like really going for this, I haven't
Yeah.
actually done many, but I will say when I was in college, because I did do music back in college for 3 years, I had a couple shows back then. And back then it wasn't, I was just doing it because I loved to do it. It was a hobby and something I enjoyed. Obviously, I was studying it as well. So it was like,
Yeah.
and I forgot my lines so many times back then. And I would just freeze and I would be like, I'm sorry, guys. Can I start again? Can I start again, please? Can I start again? And then like everyone would clap and be like, yeah, go on, start again. And they put up the tune. But that's probably been like the most worst thing because, I should have just carried on, but I couldn't do it. I was so nervous, so shy, and I really just wanted to give a good performance, so I had to start it all over again. So one time that's happened to me 3 times when I was younger. So yeah, that's probably been the worst.
Oh my goodness. I remember when I first went on TV, I think I did those. I probably did like 25, 30 takes before I got it right.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that part of the show was recorded at my home. So I was able to like keep doing the retakes instead of having to say, and then when I got to do a commercial, I did it in the first take and I was like, yes, I got it down. So I think it's amazing when we have those moments, if we just look at them as lessons, and it just makes us better when we do the next performance or the next stage appearance or whatever that is. It just helps you grow. So I
Yeah.
think that it was important to ask the worst one, and then, then what's that one where you was like, yeah,
For
I
me,
nailed it.
so far, it's been the Instagram live one. I actually have some shows booked this year. When that's
Yeah.
still in the room, can you please share the dates in the comment section? But yeah, like this year, I'm definitely gonna tap into like really showing people like who I am and what I'm about on stage, and just giving you the realness and the fullness of, who I am as an artist in person. I'm excited for that. I'm nervous, I'm shy, but the show must go on. So yeah, I'm excited. I really am.
How does, but once you get out there, isn't it something how all of that goes away? Does it
Yeah,
go away?
yeah, it does. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
okay.
Yeah, it does. It does go away. Yeah, 100%.
What do you do before?
Before what? Sorry.
What do you do before you get ready for a stage appearance or anything you're getting ready to do artistically? What do you do? Is there a ritual that you do? Is there
You know what? Do you want me to be honest with you? I the toilet.
a Oh,
I'm being serious.
let me tell you, before I go live on here, I meditate and I pray.
Yeah, that's really important too. But for me to release like my nerves and everything, like that's like what I have to do that. But to be honest, like I do that anyway. So I don't want to like only have to rely on that for a performance.
Yeah,
I meditate, I fast, I pray, I try and keep a great connection with the Most High. And again, I'm still just stepping into this,
that
like
that part. Yeah.
so I know I need a lot more experience as far as before going out on stage, because I don't have that much yet. But I feel like I'm ready. Like, it's happening this year. So yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then you'll figure out what works for you once you step into that,
But no,
That's cool.
I don't think I will. I don't think I think maybe, I don't know, but I definitely have to like be cleansed. Maybe go for a massage the day before, like fully just feel like new.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's like a good pamper before going on the next day, stuff like that. I think I'd probably get into that, to be honest.
Hello, thank you. Wow, Muhammad underscore the underscore barber says you are amazingly and dope.
Yeah.
I think that there's the dates as well. July 24th, Richmond, Virginia, RVA's 10th annual Beauty and Barber Awards fashion event. 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel, 9901. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Midlothian.
I need my red wine.
Okay, yes, that's where you'll be, huh? July 24th. Wish you the very best. He's like, oh, where's the red wine? Yeah,
Red
she.
wine. But that's not something I'll do before. That will be on stage with me, so that's different.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that is different. No, no, that's not it.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Wow. If you could change, um, if you could change anything about the music industry, what would that one thing be, if anything?
Um, Honestly, it would just be that people can really just be themselves and not feel like they need to be somebody else because that's what's popular now or that's what's working for them. So they feel like they can't be truly themselves because they need to look like that or they need to act like that to become accepted, you know?
Yeah.
That would be like probably like my main thing that I would love to change.
I love it. Okay, outside of music, how would you define how would you define the word art?
Something that you something that makes you think when you see it or when you hear it, you think about the possibilities. It makes you question things. It makes you look at something from a different perspective that maybe you wouldn't have seen or heard before, you know. That's what comes to me when I think of art.
Mm. Define the good life in quotation marks, good life.
The good life, being happy, being free.
Ooh, being free. Oh my goodness, that was my next question. I promise you, I'm not making this up. The next question right there. Do you feel free?
Within myself, yes. In this world, no.
Hmm. I I as a woman survived domestic violence and I speak about it all the time. And I feel like even though, yes, I could talk about all of the abusive things that he did to me, the way that he spoke to me, the most, the biggest lesson I got out of that was self love. And it's literally like you put yourself in your own mental prison. I mean, forget about what's going on the outside. Forget about what that person is doing to you. You could feel like you're in your own mental prison. And because I survived something so crazy as that, and I survived my heart stopping a couple of years ago, and I
Right.
survived so many things, right? I just realized that I'm cool and I'm cool at being me and I feel so free. And the things that happen on the external does not even matter because I'm here for another day to get it right and another day to make a difference. So that's what keeps me going. And we froze. Her latest release is Let It Flow. Wow, yes. Wow. We were talking about that. She went away. It'll bring her back. What an amazing artist. Literally. How are you guys doing? Matthew Flurry, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for the donations. Thank you for being here. Oh, wow. May 22nd, she's going to be. I got to write this down. That is amazing. Newark, New Jersey isn't too far. I can get there. At the Marriott Hotel. And I'm sure, are the tickets limited? Let's see if she came back. Muhammad underscore the underscore barber. Thank you. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. There she is. Okay. Technical difficulties that happens in this technology digital world we're living in right now. Nope, not yet. So, oh, thank you so much, Eddie, the most number 7. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys being here. Wow. Thank you. You're like, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Sin shaver number 9. I know, I'm like, how are you? Oh my goodness. I get teary-eyed talking about sad stuff. That is super sad talking about surviving something so crazy and so tragic, but knowing that you have the power to change it with the changing of your mind. It's just a change of mind. That's it. Change your mind, change your thoughts, change your life. Yeah. Change your mind, change your thoughts, change your life. I am so excited. I've been spending the past 30 minutes or so talking to the amazing Lashana LaTrice. She's an entire brand. She really is. We are having technical difficulties. Thank you guys for the love. Ugh. I think she's back. You're back. Okay. She's back, everybody. Oh, it says you can't join. It says you're unable to join. You must still be in a not great um part. Hello, everybody. Ooh. You there?
Oh my gosh.
You're like, you're like,
My battery died. I'm so sorry. That's why I was walking up and down because I just got the notification of my battery and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get my battery. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, everybody.
yeah, I was like, where did she go?
I'm so sorry. I'm back.
You're back. You're back. So I'm happy that you're back. So I'm trying to think, like, what were we talking about last? Oh, so
Yeah, you
do
were
you
talking
feel
about.
free? So yes,
I'm sorry about that.
for me, no problem. For me, I feel free. I no longer am looking outside for the love that I can give to
Of
myself.
course.
You know, like I no longer feel like I have to live and do things that I just don't want to do just to make others happy or make them feel comfortable being around me.
Right.
I feel free.
It's a good
And
feeling,
your
you know?
music, if someone listens to your music, they'll feel free too. They'll be like, I can just let it flow. I can just let it flow. Define hmm, 3 words. Give me 3 words that would define you.
Hmm. um. Wow, there's a lot of words to be fair. I don't know which one to say. um. I would say real. Real. I would like to consider myself definitely a real person. I would say loving, and I would say Um, hmm,
Someone said focused.
focus. Yeah, that. I would say real, loving, and outgoing. I don't know if that's a
Outgoing.
strong one. I don't know if that's a strong one, but I feel like there's a lot of words that I would define things that make up me, to be honest. But yeah, driven. There's a lot.
It's a lot of words, I'm sure. Oh my goodness. But it's so I think it's fun to narrow it down to something so small because it just realized that it's all so simple and it's all so beautiful. Hello, underscore Glamel. Hello, welcome. Hi, is it Diamond?
Diamond eye.
Di Diamond eyes. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Yeah, focus, driven, she says. Wow. Thank you, Georgian Robbins, too. He said magnificent.
Shout out to
Um,
that state as well. Like you guys are going hard for your girl. Like you got a good support base here. I love it. I love it. Sweet.
I started with two people on my live, two. That's why you don't worry about numbers. You don't worry about what people are gonna say. Because good grief, I get on here with all different kinds of wigs, whatever I feel like putting on, because I'm really not yet comfortable with someone just breathing right there, unless I guess like unless when you do TV shows, they fix your hair a little bit or however that goes. But I don't plan on going to no one's TV. I don't plan on doing any of that. I'm at home. I do everything mostly from home unless I go out to do the lunch and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. You just do you. I think the whole concept basically is just that we're amazing, and we need to just really, if we don't know that, seek to find it. You know what I mean? Yes. Wow. Yes. 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 He says, this is so dope. Wow. Yeah. This is amazing. Um, Best advice you've ever received.
Best advice. Don't give up. It's so simple. It's so simple, but it's one that will always live on and be, the strongest advice that you can give someone that really truly believe in something that they feel like they can be amazing at doing. Just don't give up, like for real, for real. Um, and my advice would definitely be stay true to your craft, to your art, to whatever it is you want to do. Don't sell yourself out short, you know.
Yes, absolutely. That's beautiful. DJ Magic J, hello. How are you? He was just recently on the show. Hello, Mahuli. Oh my goodness. Yes, I interviewed him. He's an amazing guy. He's connoisseur word guy, publicist, content creator. He's just absolutely amazing. I got some really dope friends, and he's on here. And he came on some conversations ago, and now his video is at 9,000, and I'm like, we're celebrating at 9,000 views over here with my
Yeah.
30,000 followers.
Hey Troy. Troy's in the house.
Yes, hello, Troy Dot Muhammad. Wow, yes, two great sisters. This sister right here, this queen, I love Queen. Queen sounds better to me. You're doing absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy to get you at this time because you're going to be out there. You're going to be busy, and you're going to be packed with stuff, and people are going to be getting at you, and you're going to be like, talk to- have them. Well, they already. Shout out to PK Entertainment. You already
Yes.
got a team.
Shout out to him. Rocking it, the man.
Shout out to him. I have to take a moment and shout out my sponsor, 10K Cards. So what 10K Cards is a digital business card right here. That's your QR code. So you can be like 6 feet and they can scan this code here. And what happens is it looks like this literally when they put it on and make it as a bookmark. It looks like an app, but it doesn't use all of that space like the other apps do. It's like icon, it's like cloud-based. So it's really cool. And when you click on it, you can go to your all of your digital outlets, your YouTube.
That's really
If
cool.
you yeah, you can add all kinds of stuff. So it's really cool. It's literally the new
Is that
I feel
is
like the
that
new
my
EPK.
name?
That's
Oh, that's really
yours.
cool.
You're like, I know I have
That,
another me. So
yeah.
yes, so that's what it looks like. Like that is absolutely amazing. And the really cool thing is too, is that you can airdrop it. It's your digital business card
Oh
and you
wow,
can
that's really
airdrop it
cool.
across the room to like 20 people. And they can have all of your info and follow you all in one place. So it's really cool. So shout out to my sponsor, 10K Cards. And
Shout
that
out
is
to you.
our gift to you. And I did already send it to you in your inbox. So
That's really
yes.
cool. Thank you so much. I'll definitely I'll play around with it and check it out as soon as you get
Uh,
on.
all right. What do you have cooking up that you can talk about that we can get ready for? Where can they find the music? What's, what
Yeah,
put the
so
drops.
I literally am still promoting my single that I just dropped called Let It Flow, that obviously we spoke about earlier. I'm working on two more singles and then ready to drop my deluxe project. In other words, extended, playlist of what I've already put out. Everything's
Yeah.
changing. And then I'll be working on shows that I have coming up, preparing for that. And then EPs, I have two EPs that I'm looking to also drop later in the year. And then that's pretty much this whole year really in shortened basically. So yeah, like just look out for the singles that are due to come in within the next couple months, and then the deluxe later in the end of summer. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm excited. I am. Like, I'm ready to just get it out and just move on to the next project now. But yeah, it's just a timing thing. Gotta be patient. Gotta, not rush and just trust. So yeah.
Uh, that's so cool. Yeah. I wanted to ask, the inspiration behind the visual. Like, how did you come up with all it? It all looks amazing. It looks like I'm walking into a museum. Like it's so creative. So how did you come up with, I guess we could just talk about a little bit about, because I know we have a few more minutes, Let It Flow. Let's go there. Like,
So I just want to say, when it comes to like the visuals and everything
yeah.
that's video and picture, I like to consider myself very artistic. I don't like to show you too much, but I'm showing you. You know what I mean? Like, I like the mystery. I like going back to a time where it wasn't so obvious what I'm trying to do or what I'm trying to say. And I like that type of art. And even like in pictures, I love to draw, I love to write. I was like number one in web design in school. So I'm very like,
Uh,
I'm all about like pictures and visuals and making things just look cool. So as far as like the video for Let It Flow, we basically I will just say this: the video ended up being what it actually originally wasn't. So over the process it did kind of transform into something that we didn't even expect it to kind of be. But I definitely want it to kind of be wrapped in wires originally. It wasn't necessarily going to have that space feel, but I know I want it to be wrapped around wires, and then kind of the wires are slowly unwinding, and then I'm in water. So then that's kind of like the wires unravel, then what was tight now loosen, and now I'm in a pool of water, because when you're in water you're just flowy and free. So that's where the water concept came in. And then from then, the garden scene, that was just something, I love nature apart from
me
bees and
too.
ladybirds, and dogs, like, but everything, spiders as well, ants as well. But everything apart from those, like, I love it all. And and I just love nature, and I wanted to show that in the video, because when you're in nature, you do feel freed. Everything's just peaceful and flowy, and just I wanted to have that in. So I had to have the garden scene, and then the last scene, where I had the snake. You know, the whole kind of the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, you'll see the concept of why I had a snake in there. I don't even need to speak on that, to be fair. But if you just hear that the lyrics, you'll get it. And the beat kind of slows down on that last part as well. So it had to have like a whole different feel, black
Uh,
background, me just covered in glitter, just with the snake, like literally. And I had two.
I think that's
I
amazing
had
because
one
I
eye.
feel like I haven't seen that in a long time. I'm from another era.
Right.
um, but I haven't seen it. I remember like Missy Elliott when her videos just look so different, and of course Michael Jackson's videos was just like just absolutely amazing. So I love that about you is that your videos they very creative, and that's what it's about. I really truly believe deep down in my heart that we're born to create. And you are definitely doing that. I think that is absolutely amazing. There's this quote that I wanted to share, and it says, when you are clear, what you want will show up in your life, and only to the extent that you are clear. So it's definitely coming across loud and clear that you're very serious. You know what you want to do, you know what you want to create, and you know who you are. I mean, we definitely stumble. We're human beings, and we're supposed to. That's what gives us the strength to continue to keep moving on for the
Yeah.
next level, whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
right.
Always. And again, like always just growing, because it doesn't stop, like the journey, the growth, it doesn't just decide to stop one day. Like, you just got to keep always, be humble and wanting to learn and not get overly confident to the point where you don't feel like you need to be a student of life
Hmm.
anymore. Do you know what I mean? So, I always try and stay grounded and just, remember where I come from as well. That's really important to me. I came from a very grounded, humble family, and I want to always remain that kind of tradition in me. That's what's going to keep me, balanced.
I love it.
Balance is everything for me. So yeah.
I'm writing down like I'm a therapist
Yeah.
because I'm writing, I'm writing a book. Like every single guest that's on here, I'm gonna write my inspiration and how I was inspired and what I learned and what you were creating during that time and all of those things. Like I want to write these experiences. So every conversation, I bring my pen because I'm writing. A lot of times, the questions are definitely coming right out of my head. These are unscripted conversations
That's
because I
good.
have because I have ADHD. There are like a couple that I wrote, and one of them happened to be like, "Do you feel free?" I think I want to ask everyone that because a lot of us, it may look like we're doing like all these amazing things, but sometimes, no matter what level you're at, I even had a billionaire friend who felt like they wasn't free. They felt like they were suffocating. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The dollar signs does not matter. How you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, what you're doing with your time. Like we're spending time right now, literally spending time. And the currency is very high because we don't get it back. Like the it's real high. Like you're not getting it back, and they're choosing to spend time with us. So that's why I always shout out people because I just think it's absolutely amazing sometimes to acknowledge them for being here and choosing to be here to listen to us and listen to your amazing brand, the story behind the brand.
Yeah.
That's what this
I think
is.
it's always important to remember, like, the higher level, the bigger devil, like, no, like, for real. So like you have to you have to be prepared, like, mentally, like do brain checks and just, again,
Yes,
stay humble and always want to be a student of life, because anything can get thrown at you. You can lose everything that you work for just like that. So you have to, like, you have to stay balanced and stay grounded. And that's just the key for me personally.
absolutely. And keep good relationships. I didn't just learn it yesterday, but I was reminded of it yesterday when my guest yesterday Frederick D. Scott was on, and he was saying how the relationships, that's the currency for sure, like giving back and bringing value to people, that's the currency. So I want people to tap into that. I know I've learned a lot. I've definitely been inspired by so much. We didn't even get into, that's a whole nother part two, three. Fashion, the fashion part, the modeling, the features. Oh my goodness. Beauty Barber Magazine. Did I see them on here? Okay, shout
Yeah.
out. Wow. See, we didn't even touch that part, but
Yeah.
I wanted to get the musical side because I absolutely love music. Music is definitely love. Yes, she has some amazing eyes. Her whole feature is just amazing. Do you work out? Are you a gym girl? Are you a
That
fit
I'm out.
girl?
You know what? I'm getting back into it now. I'm not gonna lie. I gained some quarantine weight, honey. Like I did. I don't lie, and I loved it as well. I love it. Like
Yeah.
unapologetically, like I love it because I've got a crazy relationship with my body. So we go through it. I'm not gonna lie, we go through it, but. I'm getting back into the gym now, and I'm trying to, get back on my fitness, and I now know like the size I want to be and the weight I want to be and everything. So everything's good. I still, regardless, thin, big, whatever, thick, slim, thick, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I just embrace it. I just embrace it all now because it's me at the end of the day. I just think health is just important, like regardless, like So I just, yeah, I'm getting
That's
back into it.
everything. Yeah. Oh, that's so great. You just inspired me. I've been like saying, I'm going back to the gym. I'm going back to the gym because I am a gym girl. I love working out. I've been working out since I was a teenager.
Hmm.
And I love it. I love the gym. So yeah, I miss it a lot. I tried. I built the whole gym here. I have all of the equipment, the bench and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I used it one
But
time
I
and I was
just
like, no.
there. Sometimes it's the environment though, because it's in your house and you're like, ugh. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You, yes. So here we are at the end of every show.
Yeah, I'm
We are
so
at the
sorry. My
end.
battery died. Damn it. But yeah, I'll be back.
You'll be back, yes. And we have to talk about, I'm gonna write down that we have to talk about the fashionista side of you.
Okay.
I love fashion. Like I just absolutely love it. It's amazing. So we have to talk about the next time. I'm gonna write that down. Um, at the end of every show, I always ask the question if you can give one word because words are powerful,
Hmm.
or if you could give a sentence, something to inspire or motivate us as we continue to move forward on our journey.
Hmm. My favorite quote is make a difference from a distance and you'll see results. Yeah.
I love that.
And look how quick you'll see results. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. And that's how we're going to end it. Make a difference from a distance. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, LaShana LaTrice. Oh, where can we find the music? We got to,
Oh yeah. How
ah,
about that?
what? We cannot go without that.
Well, guys, you can literally at Lashana LaTrice on all platforms, and I should pop up. I'd like to think I pop up, but that is the name. And yeah, tap in. I really hope you guys like the music that I put out already, and just stay tuned for the stuff that I have coming out. I've got visuals and music, and we're building, definitely building and growing and just learning and all of that good stuff. And I'd love for you all to be a part of the journey. So definitely tap in at Lashana Trees on all platforms.
I am definitely tapped in because I am definitely looking forward to seeing all of these amazing things manifest in its divine time. That's going to be so beautiful. Like right now, I do this, and then tomorrow I co-host a Be Influential podcast with my girl Angie Legg, personal brand bestie.
And congratulations to you. Like you've overcome like your story that you were sharing earlier, like the phone died and I was just like, wow, like you
Oh,
just like seriously, that's so inspirational and you should be so, 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 so proud of yourself. You don't even need to look back. It's only forward from now on. You learned so much,
Yeah.
you grew so much, and that's it. Like, that is it.
Thank you.
No more of the past. Like, that's
Oh no,
done.
no more. No, no more. Life is so beautiful. And even the people around me is beautiful because there's so many people on here like right now. Like my friend Alvin Smith, he's on here. Um, oh gosh, I can't even. I know they're gonna I'm not even going to do that. But I see them on here and they're on here on every episode. Like they're watching Netflix, because we're on here for an hour. And I just appreciate my friends because they put you in rooms of opportunity. They encourage you when you don't feel like you can keep going. There's sometimes where I'll be like, no, this is crazy. I don't want to do this. And then I get up and I continue doing it. But sometimes
Right,
I do. I say that to myself. And to have those people that are strong around you is so important to have good friends and family and loved ones, people who genuinely love you around you because that helps your garden just grow. It's important. So I think that I have some very good people around me, and I'm just in love with myself so much that
hey, girl, hey, that's what I love to. Yes, that's what
I
I love to hear.
am.
Yeah, you have to, because you know what, like, who is going to, like, for real, like, seriously, you have to, in the most humblest and confidently way, like, you have to, like, I love myself without even having to show, like, you should just know just by speaking with me, like, you have to, self-love is key, it's everything, like, oh my
It's
gosh.
everything. It's life. It's breath. Like I can't say that I love God and don't love myself in the same sentence. I
Right,
just don't believe that I can do that. Inspiration comes from
right.
inside, right? So I just love myself. I am so in love with myself. I remember I dated someone and he said, "Oh, you love yourself too much." He was so angry. I was like, "Wow, you're angry." Like, of course I do. And then, and then you can easily cut those off. The
I
you
think the
know
thing is, a lot of people get confused with self love and egos. Like at the same time, there's a thin line, but there is a difference. You get me? And I hear that, but I feel like there's a certain way you do it. You know
Yeah.
when it's like ego, and you know when it's just truth and life.
Oh, for
You know
sure.
what I mean? So but yeah, like definitely cut that off because that ain't even. You don't need that
You
type of
No, not at
energy.
all. You got to be able to tell yourself, like, I'm really dope. Like, I'm amazing. Like, this is cool because now you can create and give to the people because you have love to give.
Right,
You can't give nothing on this earth if you can't give it to yourself first.
right.
How can I do that? How can I give you love, light, and energy if I'm not even giving myself that I'm still in the dark? That doesn't
Right.
make any
There you go.
sense.
A lot of people out here being led by people who are guilty of that every single day. Like being just
Uh,
it's sad, but
It's so sad, and I pray for them. I
yeah.
pray that they find the light. I definitely have a lot of light here. In case someone's wondering, like I'm always drinking a lot of water or coffee. I have like a whole. I feel like I got a TV studio in my living room.
Yeah,
In my living room, I got the big lights.
yeah, I can see.
And I'm over here like, whoo, it's hot. Okay, so here we are. We're at the end. How did we get to that conversation? I don't even know.
I know. That's cool though, man. I love it. I
No,
love
it's
it. I
so
love it.
cool. The vibes. Yes. So I am going to be definitely following your journey so that, as you continue to manifest those amazing things that you are going to be working on, I want to bring you back so we can talk about it. I'm sure by that time this would have turned into a digital podcast, which I am working on at some
Yes,
point. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah. These conversations, I'm telling you, these conversations is really dope. I love that word, dope. Like these conversations is dope because I totally got it. I'm telling you, don't bring we do media all the time. Like sometimes the makeup isn't right, the hair, I make mistakes, I stumble, and it's so cool because people get to watch me mess up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you're creating, you get to edit and you get to take that out. No, that don't look right. Did you see how my head, my side
Right,
look
right,
kind of
right,
like a
right, right.
banana? Like that, no. But
But the thing is, you learn from it, and that's how you become a great. You get me? You doesn't just you don't just from the get go. You have to go through obstacles to be great, to be
right.
amazing. So it's all part of the journey, you know.
But I'm
Embrace
taking
it,
my audience with
and the
me
fact
on
that
the
you can laugh
journey
about it, like that's you have to be able to like laugh at yourself sometimes because you
all
can't
the
be too
time.
serious in this world,
No.
like, you know.
No, not at all. And you better be able to laugh at it because if not, it's a plenty of things to cry about, but it's so many more things to laugh about. That's why I got the dimples. I've been smiling since I was a kid, even
Ah,
when that's
yeah.
probably made my ex even more mad. Like he
Ah.
was like, "Oh, you gonna keep on smiling, huh?" And it's like, I don't have a choice. This is me. So keep
Ah,
smiling, guys. Keep living, keep choosing. Choose your path. I know sometimes it doesn't look like that, but I honestly think that no matter what situation that we're in, we still have a choice. We have a choice. I promise you. Even the person that's living under the bridge, God bless their soul. But even the person living under the bridge has a choice. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go and seek out my treasure, whatever that may be, or I'm going to stand under this bridge. I'm going to go over to the next street. I'm going to beg for it. And then I'm going to be right back under the bridge. And I'm going to stay in that place.
right.
You have a choice. That's what Choose Your Path is about, is that I want people to know that. Choose.
And I
It
feel
doesn't
like
happen when we want to happen, though. It don't happen.
I would advise, like, whenever you do feel like that, change your environment. Because nine times out
Yes.
of 10, like, that's where it is. Like, how people
I can
stay
feel it.
down here. So, yeah. And
Yeah.
if you
Choose
can't,
your path.
then you got to find a way, man.
You still gotta find a way. There's no easy way to say it. Like you have to find a way. But in order to find it, you have to start seeking it. A lot of times we're not even looking for it. And we wonder why we still live that same thing every year.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it because you're denying me and they're denying you that gift that they're supposed to be giving us. We're supposed to be a benefit for each other. So let's bring love into this, love first. And I want to say thank you again for being here. Thank you guys for being here for so long. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And love, light, and energy to you and your family as you continue on your
Thank you.
journey.
You too, sweetie. I hope all the best. Can't wait for the level up. Ah, I'm excited. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go. Let's do
go.
it.
Let's
Yes, that's what
go.
I'm talking. See, you ready for the stage already? Let's do
I'm talking about
it.
you,
I'm
honey.
talking about you. I'm talking about you. Exactly. We're talking about each other. That's how you know we was vibing. We was
Yes.
definitely on the same frequency. Yeah. Take care.
Thank
Bye,
you so much.
everybody. You're
Bye. Thank
welcome.
you guys for tapping in. Bye.
Bye.